Alright, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Arthur Home Media Reviews. In the previous episode, we looked at Arthur's Tooth. This time, we're going to look at another Arthur release, in which, in this episode, we are going to be taking a look at Arthur's Pet Follies. And Arthur's Pet Follies was released on VHS and DVD on January 27th of 2004. So, the front cover of Arthur's Pet Follies shows Francine watching Arthur getting licked by Nemo and Pal. The spine and shows Dash's PBS Kids logo being shown, and it's red with light orange writing. And if we look at the back, and the DVD lists the episodes Francine and the Feline, which is a Season 3 episode, Hide and Snake, which is a Season 4 episode, and So Long Spanky, which is a Season 1 episode. And here are the sponsors: Libby's Juicy Juice, Libby's Juicy Juice, Teddy Grahams, and Chuck E. Cheese's. Although there is a mistake at the end of the DVD, which we'll talk about when we get to it. So, I'll tell you what I think about those episodes. So, about Francine and the Feline, Arthur thinks the best pet to have is a dog, and Francine agrees on that. But then when a little cat named Nemo comes along, Francine changes her mind and thinks that cats are more important than dogs. And there's like complete chaos happening later in that episode where Pal and Nemo chase each other. Arthur at first does not like the idea of being licked by a cat, at least in the dream sequence anyway. But then Arthur realizes that he actually likes cats as well. But there is an argument at the end of the episode where Arthur thinks that no one is smarter than Pal. But then Francine says that Nemo is the best animal on Earth and in the moon and the full universe. Then there's Hide and Snake, which Arthur delays his responsibilities. He was supposed to clean the room and give Pal his bath. But instead, he decided to play with his friends, in which the kids find out that there is a snake, and everyone looks in the book, and they think that the snake is possibly poisonous, and they said they may have found a dangerous coral snake. And then Sue Ellen finds out that if there's red band on black, venom lack, red band on yellow, bite a fellow. And it turns out that the snake they found had a red band near black. So that means it's a safe snake. But his parents warn him to not bring a snake in the house next time. In fact, his dad tells him to bring the snake back where it belongs. And then there's the last episode, which is a pretty sad episode, actually. This is So Long, Spanky. And in that episode, DW's pet parakeet, Spanky, gets very sick. And then it eventually becomes too sick. And they put Spanky in a little cemetery, but then a lonely frog comes and wants to play with DW, but DW gets really angry with the toad and tells the toad to get out. And then later on in the episode, DW wonders when Spanky would come back, but then the toad sleeps with DW and makes a mess. Later on, DW's clothes get washed, and DW is very dramatic, and she apologizes for being so mean. First to Spanky, and then Toady. And then the parents say that DW can keep the frog as long as she takes responsible care of the frog. Okay, now I'm going to explain the opening and closing to this DVD release. At the beginning, it has that FBI warning screen, and then with the same opening as the other Sony Wonder releases of Arthur, except it would have the DVD menu for Arthur's Pet Follies, and then the Arthur theme song has these standard glass breaking noises. And then it goes to the start of the episode, Francine and the Feline. And then at the very end of the DVD of Arthur's Pet Follies, it contains the last few seconds of the episode, So Long, Spanky, and then the "And Now a Word from Us Kids" segment is used. And then we get into the Arthur Online and Local Library promo from 2001 to 2003, then the Arthur closing credits, which are from Season 4, then the Arthur funding credits with the Libby's Juicy Juice ad, Season 6 through 8 version, and then the post-alphabet cereal ad, which is 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings. But Teddy Grahams is mistakenly sponsored on the back cover for some strange, bizarre reason. And then it has the Chuck E. Cheese's Exercises commercial, or Exercises variant of the Chuck E. Cheese's commercial from 2002. And it says, helping children discover the fun of developing their bodies and their minds. And then it's got the Arthur funding credits from Season 7 through 8 with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, used more commonly on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns. And it uses grants from the U.S. Department of Education, Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and public television viewers. And then it has the PBS Kids ident from September 4th of 2000, and it features the Dot transformation variant, with Dot transforming into a tiger, octopus, and astronaut. And then it goes to the Kiddio promo, and then it goes straight to the DVD menu. And believe it or not, they actually made a pretty good choice for this DVD to use the PBS Kids Dot transformation logo on this DVD of Arthur's Pet Follies. It perfectly fits because this DVD is basically about animals, and Dot transforms into a tiger at the beginning of the Dot transformation logo, in which a tiger is a wild animal. So I think they did a pretty good choice. I think they made a pretty good choice to put the dot transformation logo on this DVD. Wouldn't you agree on that? Because I certainly would. And cool that you had this and Arthur Makes a Team back in February of 2017. Yeah. And you know what I just discovered? When I recorded the Arthur episodes Hide and Snake and Muffy's new best friend, the episodes Hide and Snake and Muffy's New Best Friend, which are the season 4 episodes that I recorded off of PBS in 2009, they had the season 7 through 8 funding with the green background used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns. Did you know that? And SC, the DVD and VHS collector and program breaker, says, if I think I remember correctly, Arthur's Dummy Disaster and Francine and the Feline on TV had the season 7 through 8 funding in the purple background used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns. I actually did. You know, I saw the season 7 through 8 funding with the green background when I recorded the following Arthur episodes on PBS in 2009. The season 1 episodes, Arthur's Birthday and Francine Frensky Superstar. The season 4 episodes, Hide and Snake and Muffy's New Best Friend. And the season 4 episodes, The Contest and Prove It. The Arthur episodes that I recorded that had the yellow background were the season 4 episodes, The Blizzard and the Rat Who Came to Dinner, the season 4 episodes, Binky Barnes' Wingman and To Beat or Not to Beat, and the season 1 episode, Arthur's First Sleepover and Arthur's New Year's Eve. And believe it or not, there was something really weird that happened when I recorded the PBS airings of What Scared Sue Ellen and Clarissa Is Cracked. Do you want to know what it was? So, SC, the DVD and VHS collector and program breaker, 20K5. When I recorded the season 3 episodes, What Scared Sue Ellen and Clarissa Is Cracked, at the beginning, it contained the season 7 through 8 funding with the Velveeta cheesy yellow background used for seasons 1 through 4 reruns. That appeared at the beginning of the broadcast, but then at the very end of the broadcast, it used the grassy green squared background instead. Isn't that something? Okay. I will see you guys later. for episode 8, which we will be taking a look at Arthur Goes to the Doctor. They all had the big EI screen bug since they recorded them in late 2009, early 2010. I'll see you for episode 8, which will be on Arthur Goes to the Doctor.